Hi everyone, and welcome to this special launch event. I'm so happy to have Marko and Ivan with me. Today we will talk about Codeanywhere and Daytona partnership. So Marko, would you be so kind and give us a few words?
Yes, Nico, thanks. My name is Marko. I'm the Managing Director of Codeanywhere, a cloud dev environment platform, and I'm very excited to be here today to announce our brand new partnership with Daytona.
Thanks, Marko. I'm actually even more excited because I have like a double vested interest in this. So my name is Ivan. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Daytona, but also way back in the day, the co-founder and CEO of Codeanywhere. So it's quite a bit of an interesting story. So I want to take everyone back and sort of tell us how we got here today. So when we started the cloud IDE platform in 2009, basically the first company that ever did this, we found that there was basically three layers to creating a cloud IDE. And so one is the hardware layer, so think AWS, GCP, Azure, whatever. On top of that, you have an infrastructure management layer, so a service that will spin up and spin down these dev environments on the infrastructure and serve that to a browser-based IDE so the user can interface with it. And so Codeanywhere has had a bit of success, and Marko will talk about that a little bit later. But what's interesting for us is about 2 years ago, we got a bunch of inbound for a new type of product. And that new type of product is a scalable, secure, on-prem solution for very large enterprises that want this automation of dev environments for their internal teams. So not, a SaaS browser-based type service, but just a DevOps tool for them to run locally. And that is the initial idea of Daytona, and it's been going great ever since we launched it about 15 months ago. But what's interesting is that recently, Marko, who's been running Codeanywhere, came up with a new idea.
Yes, so from Codeanywhere to Daytona and back, we've gone back full circle. Codeanywhere is a platform that's running on a high scale. It's used by thousands of developers on a daily basis. We have more than 2 million registered users. And for us to run on such large scale, we were constantly struggling to provide performant and reliable infrastructure to our users. In addition, at Codeanywhere, we had to build everything in-house by ourselves. We were forced to build our own browser-based IDE, iterate it through a number of versions over many years, keep it in line with the trends in development. So essentially, we needed a more solid, longer-term solution to base Codeanywere's future on.
Exactly, and so that's why we're announcing this partnership today, where Codeanywhere will now run the Daytona infrastructure management layer for their users, and but will make the service so much better for the users using it. And I'm so excited about this, and they're gonna build a bunch of features on top of this now that they have Daytona they've outsourced the service to Daytona itself.
Yes, exactly. So as Ivan said, Codeanywhere now runs on Daytona as its own development environment management service in the background, which gives our users basically better performance, faster warm-up times, all the cool features. And now I can talk about some of these new features. So from our view, Daytona's dev environment management not only addresses immediate performance issues that we had and gives us reliability improvements, it also sets the stage for some new and exciting features that we are about to roll out in the coming weeks and months. So some of the new features that we got out of the box by moving to Daytona is definitely Cloud IDE based on VS Code. So instead of building our own Cloud IDE, now Codeanywhere comes with out of the box Visual Studio Code based IDE. It means that our developers can work in a familiar setup with all the standard plugins that they are used to having, all the standard settings. Visual Studio Code, being the product that it is, supports pretty much every major programming language that's used today. So definitely a big plus for our developers. Also, we now support pre-building the workspaces development environment using their container JSON files. This is quite cool feature because it gives our developers an ability to set up their repos in a way that it's reproducible. Every time they start Codeanywhere, Codeanywhere in the background is going to pre-build the complete environment for them, and they can start coding, which significantly improves the time to first commit for them. So essentially, from the repo to the running app, it takes only just a couple of clicks and couple of minutes.
And what are the future plans?
Yes, so future plans improve, of course, AI. We will also be rolling the AI coding assistant for Codeanywhere. It will support standard stuff like code generation, auto-completion, all the fancy AI stuff. We'll also be rolling support for live sharing of your coding environment. So essentially, we will be supporting pair coding or lecture scenarios where when you have more than one people sharing the same IDE, essentially. But also, one of the coolest things that we're going to be rolling out soon is the support for GPU-based or GPU-backed workspaces. So if you're developing AI piece of code, you need to train your model, you need to do everything that needs to be based on development. For AI, we'll be able to give you a workspace that runs on a GPU in the background. So quite cool stuff for AI developers.
So Codeanywhere is now becoming an AI cloud IDE, not just a cloud IDE. So that's probably the most exciting part to me as well. So this is super cool. It's also great that people can actually, because Daytona is not a SaaS, you can try out Codeanywhere and sort of see part of it. And obviously Codeanywhere has built much more things above it. And so with one click now, people can, have everything at their fingertips, AI code generation, GPUs, all that jazz. So Marko, where can they check out more about Codeanywhere?
Yes, so definitely this partnership between Codeanywhere and Daytona is a definite win-win for our users, for developers who are seeking a cloud development environment that's powerful, performant, packed with all the new cool features. It gives them ability to run AI workloads and all the cool stuff. So definitely a big step forward for Codeanywhere.
Thank you both. This was a fun launch. We have a revamped Codeanywhere with AI, tab completions, chat AI, and also GPUs if you want to run your own stuff. So thank you for watching and see you next time.